Alright, so today we're doing Anoxysm. This is sequel, remake, related to Paroxysm in some way. Yeah, I don't like this as much as Paroxysm, honestly. It kind of feels like it differed too much in what made Paroxysm good. Like, the gameplay is a lot less skill-based, I feel. Like, obviously you still need skill to do this, but it feels a lot less skill-based and more, like, flowy. And the ship parts in this level are not good either. The ship parts in this level suck. They are very bad. But it's fine. It's still a fun level. I do like it overall. This level's hard. I do like this level overall. It is just, I would say, not as good as Paroxysm. I also find it harder than Paroxysm, which is an unusual difficulty opinion. Most people agree that Paroxysm is harder, and I can see why, but because of this just skill-based nature of Paroxysm and the less skill-based nature of this, I just find Paroxysm a lot easier. Whereas this, I do not. Come on, dude. This yellow orb is kind of annoying. Yeah, I do still like this level. I wanted to do Paroxysm for a while. I've wanted to do this for pretty much just as long, like, as Paroxysm and Anoxysm. I do find Anoxysm to be an interesting title, considering you just made up a word. Like, Anoxysm isn't a word, Paroxysm is, Anoxysm isn't. It's not the first level that's done that. Renovant obviously comes to mind. Renovant isn't a word. This beginning is kind of annoying, honestly. Especially this, like, this setup is just weird. Like, these orbs are... Why are they trigger orbs? You don't need to click them. And you have to click earlier than you should have to otherwise, because you can hit the blue portal before jumping, which is really annoying. I got to the wave. I don't like this wave. It's kind of really awkward, to be honest. I find the wave and the ship after to be the hardest part. So at least we got there. It's always annoying. And why can you die in the middle of that corridor? You should be dying to the beginning of it, or not at all. Dying to the middle of dash orb corridors is such an annoying thing to do. Like, it should not ever be a death. That's dumb. Should have been past the wave. Really? It's annoying. Don't die to that. Just pass the wave and the ship. Up to the ball. Oh, and now I go down to Can I stop dying to this ball, please? It's really not this hard. It's one of the easier parts of the level, honestly. What am I doing? Really? I mean, I find this jump weird, but it's not hard. It's not something I should really die to. Like, it's not that hard. I should have gotten further. At least I did pass the ball, though. So that's nice. I don't like that that's a death. It's annoying. Oh, that's a massive progress fluke. What the hell? Like, I fluked the 50 ship. Actually, that's the only thing that's actually that hard. But yeah, I fluked the 50 ship, and that's hard. It's kind of a lame death, but also not too lame. This robot's hard as well. So, yeah, like, got to the ending somehow. That's massive progress fluke. Okay, dude. Yeah, like... This ship is so bad. It's, like, such a bad ship. Really? This level, I'm going off the assumption this is a sequel. It is interesting when making a sequel, because you want to obviously do something different. Like, you don't want to basically make the same level again. You want to make something interesting, but you also don't want to veer too far from the original level, and so it doesn't feel related. Like, the obvious most recent example of this is Sub-Terminal Point. That doesn't feel like a true effect sequel to anyone in kind of any manner besides being based off of the same thing. Like, in terms of actual level itself, it doesn't feel related to True Effect at all, and some people had the same complaint with Atomic Cannon Mark II compared to Atomic Cannon, the original Atomic Cannon. I didn't mind that, but... And I kind of feel like this level is very close to veering too far, because I don't feel like a lot of the gameplay, I feel like a lot of the gameplay is different, but there are some similarities, especially in things like the robot. The robot definitely feels something that feels like the same style of gameplay that you could find in Paroxysm, whereas a lot of this other gameplay feels a lot different, especially with some of the more frequent gameplay changes. It feels less like Paroxysm, and also just some of the structuring of the gameplay feels a lot more different. The most obvious differences to me are the ships. The ships do not feel like anything like in Paroxysm. They're all this kind of bad moving object pseudo-memory stupidity that I do not like. I do not like the ships in this level. But yeah, it's things like the robot, the wave to some extent, and to some extent the ball, though not that much, are similar. The UFO is a bit similar actually, yeah, more so than the ball. Like the robot and the UFO are similar. So it's a good balancing act. Because I do think it's good when sequels do something a bit different. Because you don't just want to beat the same level, but also half the reason people are going to want to play the sequel is because they like the first level and want to see something similar to it again. So it's a good balancing act. I think this level, is nearly messes that up a bit, but it's definitely not the worst. Oh, again? This jump is not good. Why is this a death that is possible to get? I don't like this ship, it's just bad. Whatever this is not a good way to make ship gameplay. Also, I'm surprised I passed that swing upwards there, it's really odd. Stupid swing. Like, it's just not a good way to make a ship part. Oh, really? That's annoying. Oh, can I stop doing to this, please? Really, dude? Stop dying to this jump! It's not this hard! Let's go, thank you.
I mean, if you're really desperate with flips, you could always just like use like various flips.
GG person human?
Oh
my!
Right, so that took 3,280. That's way more than it should have. I do like it though, it's a lot of fun. I think this is harder than Paroxysm, honestly. It's fun, I don't like it as much as Paroxysm. It's still a fun level. Learning it was a lot more of a pain. And, there's some I don't like any of the ship parts, really. The ship parts aren't that good. Besides, like, the one at the very end, like that thing before the mini wave, that right at the ending, that's fine in the 90s somewhere. That's an easy, but that's like because it's A, easy, and B. No, I was about to say A, easy, and B, free. It's like, it's just fine. It's just easy and fine. But yeah, the ships aren't that good. The beginning's kind of annoying. And yeah, I just don't think it's as interesting as Paroxysm is. It's still a fun level. Like, I still like it. I just don't think it's as good as Paroxysm. And yeah, I do think it's hard as well, which is a very unusual opinion. But with that done, I'm going to say thank you all for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!